Okay, so this is the lab for the male reproductive system, chapter 27 in your textbook. And we'll use this diagram here. My pointer going. Okay, so the male reproductive system. You have the testis, this, and then part of the uterine is the epididymis. All of this is the vas deferens. Now, with the vas deferens, they can do a vasectomy where they can come in from here and tie off and clip a section out of there. As long as there's no scar tissue, they can reattach the two ends to reverse a vasectomy. Keep in mind that when the vasectomy is performed, it doesn't mean that there's no sperm, because you have all of this length of the vas deferens. It still has viable sperm in it. And so that's why they tell you to wait 3 to 6 weeks. I can't remember what the recommendation is right off the top of my head. But anyway, before you expect it to be done, complete, or prevent sperm from passing the gap. And so it doesn't stop sperm production. It just prevents them from leaving the body. And just like any sperm that's not expelled from the body before its lifespan is up, it would get reabsorbed into the body. It will die and then get reabsorbed back into the body. Okay, then you have the ejaculatory duct, which is here, and that leads to the urethra, which we've had before, and that would be here. Oops. And then there's that dark tube. Okay. And then the seminal vesicles. The prostate gland includes this section, and this section over here. Then you have the bulbourethral glands, the corpus cavernosum, excuse me, and then the corpus spongiosum, which would be this, and this small area here. The glans penis, and then the prepuce is here. And then the scrotum is all of this. Okay, the models, oop, here you have the testis. The function for the testis would be spermatogenesis and androgenesis. For the testis. So we're going to go through the functions here rather than getting them out of this, the lecture notes, because I'm not sure we'll be through all of the lecture notes by the time you need to do your lab practical. Okay, the epididymis, and really it should come down farther, but anyway, is here. And then it becomes the vas deferens, which is buried in here. It's going to loop around. This is the ureter and then disappear here. The epididymis and vas deferens. Epididymis is involved in the maturation. They're both involved in the transportation of sperm. So maturation and transportation of sperm, just keep in mind that maturation happens in the epididymis. Okay, then you have the ejaculatory duct, and you can see part of the urethra here and part of the urethra here. Okay, so they're both going to transport sperm and semen. Yes, there's a difference. The seminal vesicles, which you can see the outside of here, and you can see the duct of here, are going to secrete 60% of semen volume. The prostate gland here we go. Oh, you can see better. You can see prostate gland secretes 30% of semen volume. And then down here on this model is where we see the bulbourethral glands that secrete the alkaline mucus. Then you have the components of the penis, the corpus cavernosum, corpus fine, corpus cavernosum, this purple, and this would be the corpus spongiosum. Glans penis, glans penis. And then we don't see the prepuce on this particular model. But they're going to fill with blood during erection. And they're used for coitus. Or intercourse. The scrotum houses the testes at less than normal body temperature. Oh, I forgot those models for the digestive system. Sorry. Okay, well, I might as well do them here. This one looks just like the other one. The only one that's going to be different, this is the model that has the parotid gland, submandibular gland, and sublingual gland. This has the hepatic, right and left hepatic ducts, the common hepatic duct, the cystic duct, and the common bile duct. Pancreas, duodenum, gallbladder. Okay, and then here you have testis, epididymis, vas deferens. It disappears. This is part of the seminal vesicles, prostate gland. Inside, you have the prostate gland, ejaculatory duct, beginning of the urethra, rest of the urethra. Corpus spongiosum, corpus cavernosum here, corpus spongiosum, and glans penis, scrotum. Okay, and so that's the end of the male reproductive lab. Again, don't forget to go back through them. Don't forget to enlarge the model so you can see, like over here, you can see the glans penis, the rest of the urethra, the testis, epididymis, scrotum. And then when you get rid of the ink and we blow it up, you can see the texture of that seminal vesicle. All right, so end of the male reproductive lab.